What's up YouTube, Jamie here, and I've got another video for you. This time we're going to look at the cons of growing your hair. So I went through it a little bit in my last video about growing your hair long, and I think it'd be good to cover those points and just see if you really want to go for the plunge. So the negatives that I found at the beginning is the awkward stage to get through. You've got to get through the awkward stage. Check out my last video so I can give you some tips on how to do it, but that is a big one to get through. But once you make it, there's a few kind of negative things that I didn't even know about that happen. So basically my hair gets tangled up a lot. I'm not sure if this is different for different people, but from speaking to people with long hair, that seems to be the case, that your hair will tangle up, it will get all knotted, and it's just something that I didn't even notice when I had short hair. Like when I had short hair, it was just so easy to brush through, you could run your hands through it, no problem, but when you've got long hair, there's so many times that it's just getting knotted and matted, and that's just probably just from sleeping, or just putting a hat on like I got now, or just like general kind of movements and life stuff just make your hair get all tangled, and it's absolute nightmare. Like, I think with mine, it specifically gets really tangled in certain areas, and it just gets matted, and it's tough, and it's just, oh, it's fucking so annoying. So I have to use that tangle teaser that I used in my last video to get them out, but it is a pain. It's a massive pain, especially when you wash your hair. I find that if I towel dry it, I'll shake my hair around and it'll get knotted, and it's just annoying because, you know, you want to have all that nice kind of straight hair, nice kind of smooth hair that you can run your hands through, but then you've got a fucking massive clump that you can spot. And I think every time I do wash my hair, I've always got a little tangle going on. So if you've got any tips for me to like maybe detangle or not have any tangles anymore, give me a shout. Or is that just something I have to expect? That'd be great if you give me a little lowdown on that. So yeah, that's one negative there. Another one is that you find that you never want to cut your hair off. That's just an issue that I'm having at the moment, where I pretty much, the last time I got a haircut was when I had it short size and back and kind of keep it trim while I was growing the top off. But like literally, it's just fucking like got to the point that I'm just like, I don't want to go to hairdressers. I don't trust anyone. I just feel like it's just going to be pretty scissor happy. They're going to cut whatever they want off. I'm going to say don't go too short, and they will. And it just scares me now because it took me so long to get this length that you're just like, oh, this is like my precious hair that I don't want anyone to be touching, and I don't really trust anyone. And then I think with like short hair, like if you've got it, you can get it cut regularly, and because short hair looks like it's growing really quick because it's shorter, it's like you don't really mind. You don't really mind if the hairdresser went a little bit short, but I think with the long hair, you notice it more. And I think it would just be a case of just like, oh no, look at what you've done to my hair, this is not good, and I'll be freaking out about it. And I don't think, I think it's just the length of time it takes, you get so precious about it. So I think that's an issue that I've got at the moment, but I just don't want to get my hair cut. And I need it to get like leveled out, I need them to get rid of like the dead ends at the bottom, but all in good time. I think I'm going to leave it for the moment. But yeah, that's another issue that I found. Summer is another massive one. So I've recently gone through summers with this long hair, and it's the old neck sweat. You get the old neck sweat, so you've got the hair down, and it's a bloody nightmare. If you can't have it all down all summer. If it's beating hot, then you're going to struggle. So you have to make sure that you're able to throw it up. And you know, it's all good throwing it up, but sometimes you find when you throw it up that you're pulling your hair again, you're pulling it out, and you know, it's not always good to throw it up, it's good to have it down. But in summer though, oh my god, there's no way I can do it. So yeah, it has to be strictly a man bun up if it is baking outside. So there's another issue, sweaty neck. I also find that just having long hair in general, you can just find that it gets caught everywhere. I find that I molt quite a bit, and I think it's just more noticeable when you have long hair. Like when you have short hair, hairs are falling out, they naturally will, but when you've got long hair, it's so much more noticeable. So when you blush your hair, or you just like kind of shake your hair with your hand, or you brush your hand through your hair will just fall out, and that will just naturally just happen. It's just dead hair with new hairs coming through. But because us men are so scared about the B word, the big B word, the bald, that scares the shit out of me. And you know, it's getting to that point now in my kind of age that you're just thinking, okay, when is this gene gonna hit? Is it gonna happen? When does it happen? It's all these kind of big questions, where this is why I wanted to do my hair now, and grow it out before anything like that happens. So fingers crossed, touch wood, nothing like that happens, but you know what I mean? It's always in our back of our minds, that kind of thing. And when you see hair falling out, you're just like, fuck, it's happening right now. But then it is just natural. It's just the way it is. But it's just one of those things that's kind of a shock when you see it. Like, it just happens like that. So yeah, so pretty much those are a few kind of issues that I've had. But other than that, like, I find that it's actually easier to have a long hair. Like, I think, actually another big thing is the drying process and the washing process. This is actually a really good point. So basically, when I had short hair, like, I bet for like a lot of men, it just, they want to get in the shower, they want to get out, they want a bish bash bosh kind of situation. But like, you can't do that with long hair. The thing is, like, you could do it with short hair, because if you fuck it up, or you don't really massage it properly, or you don't really shampoo it properly, no one's really gonna notice because it's short. And I remember when I had short hair, I literally just used like a dollop of any kind of shampoo. It wasn't like any preference at all, and I would just whack it on my head, get the showered head, just like whack it around, get that fucking shower gel off, and then it was out. But like, it was just getting to the point where, like, you know, you could just get out really quick. But when it comes to long hair, you've got to be more thorough with it. So I didn't used to like massage my head or anything when I washed my hair, but now I'm getting to the point I'm getting like the shampoo all over my head. I'm getting right in there, right in every crevice, going right round. Because I use the Alpechian shampoo, it's good to go in every crevice and every kind of nook and cranny just to get that all covered. I've washed it 3 times in one round, so it would be like the Alpechian, and then it would be a conditioner. And then I also do an anti-dandruff as well, because I find the Alpechian is quite strong. So there's my kind of 3-way process. But still, I've got to wash my hair 3 times in one setting, so it does take longer to do that. And you know, you've got to make sure that you are looking after it. So I'm using like kind of nutrients and oils as well in my hair, and I think because it's just more noticeable if you don't. And I feel like my hair gets really greasy, so after 2 to 3 days it will start to notice you get greasy, which is great if you want to wear your man bun all the time. If you want to wear a man bun, just leave your hair, don't wash it, because you can naturally just have the natural oils and it will just nicely stick up like that. But if you just want to have your hair down and make it nice, and you have to run your hands through and get some compliments going on from people and get a nice little shine, then you've got to make sure you've got a good regime. And it does take work, and it's just not a quick shower anymore. Like, that's the thing, it's just a long process, and sometimes you just can't be asked to wash it. Because another big thing is drying it. Drying it, oh my god, that's probably the worst thing I'd say. Worst thing? Yeah, definitely drying it. God forbid my hair was like super long. I get shout out to girls that have it fucking long and thick, because I don't know how the fuck you get through it. Like, it's just, this was never warned to me that it would just take forever to fucking dry your hair. I think that is one of the biggest cons of having long hair, is that it will take ages to dry. And they say don't use a hairdryer because it damages your hair, but then you need a hairdryer, because I don't think my hair would ever dry. Even like my hair wouldn't dry, like if I just left it. And then, you know, and then you just kind of got wet hair if you're leaving it, so you're kind of walking around with wet hair, and there's nothing worse than that feeling. So I have to get a hairdryer, and hopefully the best thing is, like, you can get a good hairdryer and a fast one and just blitz it. But if you're having to towel dry long hair, good luck, mate. It's just not gonna happen, and it's fucking so annoying. Unless it's summer outside all the time, it's fine. Like, I used to just like wash it and have it down on holiday, and it was fine just to walk around with it and let it actually dry. But if it's in the winter and the winter's coming and it's cold and you've got wet hair and you're going to work, it's the most miserable situation you could have. So yeah, that's a big warning for you. Long hair takes ages to dry. So yeah, so I feel like I've covered a few points there. Like, I still think do it though. If you haven't done it, I think you regret it in life if you don't do it. So just give it a shot, see what you think. You don't have to go that long, you don't have to go as long as me. You know, you can cut it off kind of halfway through, but at least you fucking did it, at least you tried it, and you can tick it off the list. Alright guys, there's my negatives of growing long hair. I shall see you on the next video. Peace out, see ya.